welcome to my channel where I am finishing up my Seeds of Faith journal session, and I feel really bad because I was just really like getting into the whole thing, and I realized then, I had been 35 minutes, so I am restarting. Okay, and then we're gonna go, this one will go around. I just wanted something that'll stick up a little more than what it was, because it was being swallowed in this pocket, and that'll work. That'll work now around those corners. So anyhow, I made this pocket, and then I glued this pocket on at an angle. So I have a belly band. Did that come up? That lifted up big time. Have a belly band, and then I used some of my old wallpaper to embellish that, and then a piece of the ephemera from the kit. Okay, and then I used a sticker and part of the ephemera here, and then I just filled it with stuff. But then I realized, I was going around these corners, what I realized was, that ain't gonna work. I had gotten glue under here and it needs to dry. So I'm gonna do something a little different that just looks funny. It just looks a little funny to me. That looks better, right? Looks a little more like a ticket and less like a blob. So yeah, that's what I was doing, and I was talking about my upcoming sale. It should be like the 6th or 7th of July. As I go back to, I'll be taking vacation, and I go back to work on the 8th. And that was the other thing I journaled about. Over here under my prayer card. So again, we're waiting for this to dry, and I'm going to put this and a couple of prayer cards in there. Over here on my prayer card, I put my seeds where to spiritually go closer to God. And it's funny, I want to update the Salvation Army. You know, they are Christian affiliated, and they came in, and they're in our building. So, Salvation Army at work, surrounded by Christians, 8 hours a day. And that, now how does it not get any better than that? That I am surrounded by prayerful spiritual warriors, prayer warriors, and they're praying all day long. It is so nice to go to the restroom or just walk across our gymnasium and hear people praying. They're praying about the fire, they're praying about people, just praying, and it's just nice. Financially, I get one of my answers on Tuesday at 2:30, so I don't know what will happen there. I'll journal more about that later. And then communicating with family, friends, and co-workers, that's been going well. I had a situation where some of our patrons were less than kind, and I just prayed on it, and that came full circle, and that went well. And praying on my decisions, And I'm trying to be less critical of my decisions and also trying to give more of the power to God and let Him decide who and where I should be. All right, there we go. That was that. And then so today we finished this. Now this will be ongoing. I did the collaboration with the ladies, three creators, 3 of the projects, but I will be ongoing with mine. And then we have this back here also. Oh, I can put my paper back there now. Put me some prayer paper back there. Let's see, it should be about this wide. It should be about this wide. I love my measuring system, you all. Right. We'll be headed out here in a bit to go check on our cattle. I think we've been spared. Fortunately, we'll find out today. It's like you're going to war. You have to go through the sheriff's department, state police, and get that a little bit thinner. Everybody's out there, protecting everybody's property. They don't want looters. It's just sad that anybody would take advantage of somebody when they're not at home. Okay, so this prayer paper will go down in here. Gotta fold it a little bit. Let's just do it this way. It'll fold over that. Yes, it does. That fits nicely, right like that. All right, nice little padded page. I just gotta wait for this glue to dry, and then we'll be set to go. So what do you think? Tell me in the comments. This is one of my nicest pages so far. Oh, and then I made this masking tape, altered masking tape. I hit it with some alcohol ink and then I stamped it. I thought that was pretty nice. I put a piece of it here, and I have a whole sheet of it that I made this morning, and I'm going to do a video on that. Not that it hadn't been done 1,000 times, but my process. That's my grungy blues. And I thought that looked pretty nice. Give a little pop of color. Okay, and don't forget, got a sale coming up. I think it's going to be the 7th of July. If you are subscribed, just make sure you hit the notification bell and you will be warned when it happens. I am going live, so I don't know how long will last. Depends on the sale itself. If you are watching this and you plan on being a buyer, we'll give you the rules. I will take Cash App or PayPal, and I will send you an invoice. I prefer if you did friends and family, because then I don't have to pay extra money, and that helps me to bring you better prices. Your stuff will come priority mail, unless of course you wish to have it come snail mail slower and it's least expensive, then we could do that. But honestly I just prefer priority mail because it's guaranteed. So also email me your email address so that when I do my pirate ship stuff, you'll be notified as to when your stuff ships. Okay? Alright, thanks a million, guys. Look at this. This is coming to be pretty nice. I want it to be like chunky. I want it to be like this wide, like full of prayers and full of answered prayers and Bible verses and all of that. So, ooh, you know what we could do? Now that we're here, I would like to just maybe, I don't know, I thought maybe just glue that in, but maybe not. Doesn't really fit too many places. So I was thinking I could make it a pocket. I could make it a pocket. Let's make it a pocket. We'll just do it right like it is. Put it on here. We'll stick it to this, just like that. Yeah, why not, guys? Why not? Oh, and then we can put a piece of the masking tape across. Heck yeah, why not? We'll do that real quick, and then I'm out. I just don't want to go too long. No, it's only been 10 minutes. I just don't want to. I'm not a fan of, well, I can't say I'm not a fan of long videos if the content's really good, right? If you're keeping people entertained, then it's not so bad. But if you're not keeping people entertained, then it's really bad. And some content creators have longer videos, but their content's really good, so I'll stick with it. Does that make sense? Let's make this a 2-pocket, a double pocket with this. Ooh, and I'll put another one of my stickers on there. Heck yeah! Why not? Why not? And just like that. I will have coffee dyed paper in this sale. Just gotta figure out the prices. I think I'll go and shop around and get the best price I can possibly get. Okay, we can peel that back. Put that right there. Peel that back. Okay, that'll work. Yep, that'll work. And that'll work. And then I'll put a sticker on there. Yes, sir. So, let me know how everybody's doing. I completely appreciate you being here, helping me get my channel growth, watch time, helping me with my D-stash. So go here. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to get one down low, like that. Yes. And then this one, I don't want to go so deep. Just barely want to, like, that didn't work out so good. That did not work out so good. I need a piece of cardstock to make that work out a little better. Like so. And we won't go as deep. That way you can tell there's 2 pockets there. I got some nice things coming up too, guys. I hope you'll stick around. Okay, I should do this one like this. Like that. There we go. I need to ink those too. I did not ink them. I got a couple of projects coming up that I've been working on. And then we got Christmas in July coming up. Y'all see the unboxing here soon. See what all Miss Sandy sent us for that. There'll be going to be some giveaways. So when you see my design team videos come up, hop over and visit the design team. Get yourself subscribed, because I'm not sure who all's giving away stuff. I just know it's been mentioned, and the only way you can find out is if you're subscribed. You won't miss it. Okay, I like that. And then, okay, and so don't miss a beat. miss a beat. Okay, that'll go there. And then, we always got a and then. I want to put a couple of stickers. Use up some of these. That might not be too bad. Kind of a ticket, but kind of like a ticket, but I like this one. For some reason, that one just, it's the one. You can still put it diagonally. What is it with me today and the diagonal stuff? But do I really want to go diagonal with it? Or do I want to just drop it down like this? Maybe like this. That. And I'll put something else right there. I don't know. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I could do this. I like that. That's not bad. That's not bad. I'm not the greatest fan of white. What if I did that this time? Yeah, that'll work. Alright, folks, be sure and tell me what you think in the description box. Don't forget, hop over to they'll put a link to the video that you share if you want the opportunity to win a ephemera pack. You got to share the video. If you just want a little freebie, just like, comment, because the second week in July coming up, what would be that? Would be around the time of the sale? No. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I want that over or under. I wanted it under. Yeah. Or did I want it over? How did I have it? Do I need to go back and rewind the video to see? Let's do it like that. Let's do it like that. Oh, what I better do, get my pocket glued down. I'm a fan of pockets. Probably my favorite thing in a journal are the pockets. Although, and I'm going to ask if you guys know of a content creator that makes like super big, super stuffed, like extremely interactive journals, let me know in the comments. Makes me some suggestions. Like, I want mine super interactive, super like every page holds a secret kind of stuff, right? I like that. And I like that. Not everything has to be straight. Yeah, that'll work. So if you know of somebody, let me know who they are. Give me a link to their channel in the comment, okay? In fact, if you give me a link to somebody's channel in the comment, and I like them and I subscribe, I'll send you a goodie pack. A little goodie pack. All you gotta do is link me to some really cool, and I already have Pam at the Paper Outpost, but I'm talking people who legit have super interactive. I watch Bohemian Crafting, so don't put her name in there. I just want to see who's out there and who you guys suggest, right? That's how I found Miss Etta. That is how I found Miss Etta, and I believe that's how I found Dahlia over at MandaleeCardsandMore. Pretty sure of it. pretty certain that's how I found her. So let's go all the way to the back. Yeah, I think I'll leave that stick up too because I kind of like it when it does, right? We'll ink that edge so it looks like it's been sticking up there so long it picked up a bunch of dirt. That's it, guys. We're done for the day. I may post 1 or 2 more videos this week, but it is all Miss Dahlia. She's going to close us out. She's going to finish up her journal, and again, I'll be adding more to mine. You guys will get to see that as well. It's coming. I'm not gonna end mine here. I just wanted to get a good start, and I will add anybody's video to the playlist if you decide to do a Seeds of Faith journal. Look at that, pretty, getting pretty good. Starting to look like a real journal. Yep, must say. So now we're here. Where's that last page? I'll work both ways in mine, but here pretty soon I'm start adding Bible verses, guys. All right. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next